You're joining us on a very special video depicting the highlights of the Armenian Radio Hour gathering. It's an annual gathering that takes place in homes, in restaurants, and in picnic grounds. We have two gatherings during the year, one summer, one winter, and these are occasions for the Armenian Radio family to get together with benefactors and volunteers and supporters. We hope that the highlights of the evening that was held at the home of the Ucharians in Cliffside Park on December the 21st brings out the spirit which we enjoyed. These are again, I repeat, highlights, and we hope to have more of a warmer relationship and more productive work in the coming years. For all those watching this video, we thank you because you do belong to the extended Armenian Radio family, and we look forward to working with you and serving the community for yet another year in the year 2014. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Married 3 times to 3 different men.
Նախ պետք է ուզեմ շեշտել, թե որքան դժվար է ինձ արտահայտվել այսօր, որովհետև գտեսնակ այստեղի հաջող հավաքույթը եւ ադիգա աշխատանքի գարոն է եւ նախ բոլորիդ կողմէ գուզեմ շնորհակալություն հայտնել Գևորգին եւ Աննային եւ Ադրինեին եւ Բուրատին Մարդիկ կդար, լա բարի դարիմա առողջությամբ, հաջողությամբ լեցուն ցեզի, ցերենանիկներուն, բարեկամներուն հարազատներս։ There's so much I'd like to say, and I intentionally stood here between two giants of the Armenian nation. I would not say community, because these people are no longer our people. They belong to the Armenian nation. And all I can say is we are privileged to have them. With respect. Harry always reminds me to take care of Uncle Nazar as the elder in the community. So on behalf of Harry and everybody here, thank you. Enjoy a good healthy day. Baron Tufayana մեկ դարբերություն ունի Baron Nazaryanին այն է որ ավելի քան 30 տարի մեր հետ եղած է. The Tufayans have been with us for much longer than anybody here in the room. For that, a special thank you. Garbis and Florence and Seta. Florence could not be here. Florence but I'm very happy to see Garbis here and Seta. These two are very, very special members of the radio team because they share their talents. It is their talent. It is not their money, not their beauty. It is this beauty of their spirit and talent. And for more than 25 years, Garbis has been with us, and Seta has been also with us. And I know how attentively people listen to what they have to say. But before I continue, there is an announcement, a happy and a sad announcement, which I'm going to ask Baron Kazanjan to make at this moment. Baron Nazar, you have a gift from us. Շունական դված ես մենք ակեզի գուզեք պամեգավ։ Պամեգավոր չես կրնար ուզել մեզ, ասիկա մեզ մեկեզի է։ Ասիկա առողջությամբ խմե արդեմիսին հետ։ Ասար բզնիկ անկլին, անկլ Tufayan։ Ցեզի ես։
Oh, look at the bag.
I'm so excited. Ես ադիվս ինչ որոդ ես մարդի պիտի խոսի։ Մենք մարժված ենք, ուզածից ըրեք, ուզածից խոսեցեք, խնդացեք, մենք
Ցավով գայտնեմ, թե 83 տարիներու կյանքիս առողջական եւ արգազներուս հետևանքով ներկա դարվան վերջավորության պիտի հրաժարիմ ներկայացնելու հայերեն լուրերը, որ առնվազն 25 տարի առաջ Թաթարի եւ Սիրով ներկայացած եմ կաղուտից։
Bizdik nevermene sigar şoyin. Hede bizdik anguin marek, kaçık coşmuyor.
Aranց açոյի ես
Կգտնվենք նոր դարվա սեմին։ Բոլոր սալ կուզենք ամենասուխ բաները, որ կարելի չէ տրամով քնել։ Հոգի խաղաղություն, ֆիզիկական առողջություն եւ ամենակարևորը ընտանեկան չերմություն։ Մենք այսօր շնորհակալ ենք, որ այդ ընտանեկան չերմությունը կվայելենք ոս ուչարյաններու դան մեջ։ Մեր պատվակալ բարերարներով, դերև դիգին Ադեմիս եւ Նազարեվ Ադեմիս Նազարյաններ եւ դերև դիգին Հեր եւ Սուզան Թուֆյաններ։ Վարչությամբ, դոնորենով եւ մասնավորապես գամավորներով, որոնք արժանի են ձապարության։ Շնորհակալություն ուչարյան ընտանիքին։ Պետք է քննադենք ամեն գամավոր, որ իր ահույսը գտնե հայագերման գոթողին, մանավանդ մեր այս բանտուղ կյանքի մեջ։ Որևէ հավաքական գործի համար կարևոր է նախ նպատակը, վերջը ամենակարևորը հավատքը։ Առանց հավատքի կգնան բալակներ փլիլ, բայց վճռական հավատքով անաբատներ կծաղկին, ինչպես որ ծաղկեցավ Նյու Ջերսիի համայնքը հայկական ռադիոժամով։ Կքննադենք մեր բոլոր գամավորները եւ մասնավորապես մեր երդասարտները, որոնք նոր շունչ բերին մեզ։ Ձապարենք այս գործունեությունը, որ գաշխատի հայրենիքի համար, հայկականության համար, հայկական թադի համար։ Շնորհավորենք ձեզ։
Every Thursday, I'm talking about your husband, Kate. Every Thursday, he sends me an email. He sends me an email, and the email around 9 p.m. reads Yerav. That's all the communication we have. Yerav means job is done. And I tell him, we did a lot of work, let's all rest. That's what I tell him, and we close the deal. During the week we don't talk. Saturdays we meet for breakfast, and that's all, because he's busy. I respect his time, he respects my time, but there is this smooth operation that is done without any words, and that is the success of the organization and the people we work with. Kate and Rafi, I'll say nothing more, just thank you very much. If you would like to say anything, it's up to you.
You know, without great leadership, we are nothing. And the great leadership comes from Vartan. He's been doing this for 35 years, over 35 years, and we salute him. We are together, and I really appreciate his encouragement to the young people. It's the young people that are going to carry the torch forward, and not graying, aging youngsters.
Or without hair.
Thank you.
Or without hair.
I thank you, Vartan, and thank you, Adi, and thank the board and all the benefactors and the volunteers, especially the young people.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of young people blossom through the radio station, and I think it builds careers, character, responsibility. I've seen it in my son, and I see it in many others, and I really appreciate it, Vartan.
Very lately, a very able man joined us. His name is Diran Jebedjian. And when I say able, you have to have some ability to get set communication from us. And for a long time, I've been hunting him. And finally, we trapped him. And he is a major, major addition to the community. And I'd just like to say thank you, Diran. God bless you and keep you with us for many, many more years. You know, we have recently begun the work with the newsletter. Every week we send out a newsletter. It's a lot of work. Very, very few people under this sun and moon know the work that goes into it. But the people who know the work that goes into it are doing it. There's no problem. And we have, and we are intentionally building a team around the newsletter to help us with the articles. And one person who has joined us very voluntarily and very lovingly and very maturely has been Ruby Gulian. And Ruby, thank you very much. I know every time you say no me, no you, no him, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Believe it or not, we have a gift for you too, so everyone is going to get a gift. You know,
Ruby Hasan yaşardı. Mege yaşardı, mege sırı geldi.
one of the most important things we have been credited for is getting the young people involved. I think it is very noble of you to realize how difficult it is to get the young involved, because you have children, you take care of the children, and you know the problems the young people have. So to have young people around us is a major, major Herculean job. We understand them, we get frustrated, sometimes we feel like punching them, other times we want to hug them. And we do all these things with patience because we too had been badly behaved at certain times of our lives. But for all the many, many young people who are with us, and Hagop Buchapchet, who is, I think, graduating this year. Yeah. He is an engineer, aeronautical engineering or mechanical engineering, graduating from NGIT. Congratulations, we're proud of you. Adrene Ucharian is the one who drives the BMW X5 and she speeds. She's a very fast driver, she's a very fast mover. And
Who's talking?
I've never seen a parent support the children as much as the Ucharians support Adrene. And there is this love, there is this understanding. I've seen you without the radio, with the radio, in different, and there is this bond between you and the family and the kids. So may that continue for many years, and they grow healthy. And Katya is graduating this year from high school. She's been with us for 3 years, and she is the voice. And lately, Katya has been preparing the community announcements in YouTube format, where you just sit down, listen to music, and see what is happening in the community as the pages flip every 5 seconds or 4 seconds. So that is something we appreciate, Katya. One day you will grow up and you will admire the people you have known, and you will say, I've learned so much from Garbis, from Seta, from Vartan. And hopefully one day there will be other kids who look at you and Adren and Hagop and say, I would like to be like Katya and Adren and Hagop in the community. So it's a cycle. It's an interesting cycle. Anush is here, and the reason we want to bring Anush up is because we have tried to trap her. She's very slippery. She graduated, and it's very understandable. Every new operation in life takes a while to settle, but hopefully it will settle, and you will understand that we not only appreciate you, what you have done, but also admire you and want you to come back and do a little bit to help us out, because we are in dire need of able kids, and I know what you can do, so we need you very much. If you want to know what the future holds, look at this kiddo. Many people just don't have the patience to nurture these young kids. If you want to know what is the future holding, just look at this kid, because you'll be seeing her more, and she'll be contributing in a way which will be surpassing everything we have seen so far. Every generation brings more energy. So Laurie, you also have a gift. Go to Auntie Adi, she has all the gifts. Շագո, կալդարի, մենք հրավիրեցինք ձեզի, որ կալդարի մեզի հրավիրեք ձեր դունը, այսպես 50 հոգիվը վայելենք ձեր նոր դունը։
Վաճան ջան, տուն քարտ բլանշ ունես։ Եվ հիմա գնե ոչ թե 5500 հոգի արգասրակ։
Բրավո։
Քարտ բլանշ ունես։
Usually we have one person we recognize a little bit more than others. Usually, that's the tradition. Whether it's a person who graduated, whether it's a person who did an extra, every organization has one person who does more. You belong all to organization. There's one person who carries more bags and who does it. And I will tell you honestly, again, there are set things I know and nobody else knows. Maybe Rafi knows a little bit of it. But her name is Talin Kipelian. Every day I see Talin, I say, she's going to break apart to this week. She's going to send me a letter saying, Vartan, enough, I'm quitting. Every single day I open my email, I think I'm going to see that email. And on the contrary, what I see is a very, very mature communication saying, you know, what can be done to improve it, how one person frustrated us, how what we should do to slap and punch somebody. You know, that type goes on in any organization. But what Talin has done, and I think the best thing she has been doing, is being an example to Katya and Lori. And I think she, where is Hag? Hagure. Oh, Hag. She has the full support of Hag, her husband, and her parents, and she has the greatest admiration I have for her for doing the extra job. Nobody, I repeat, nobody here in this room knows what she does. Nobody. And nobody should know, nobody should know. Because she's doing it because this is what we have. Gamavor se pazant gente. Urish khos chiga dagaraklelu ayt ինչ որ գլա։ Դորամար Talin.
Bravo Talin. Bravo Talin.
So Khoren's contribution has been God sent. If I had a choice, I would send him to Armenia on a mission to bring the correct Armenian language to the Armenian people. We all know the problems we have in Armenia. He has an impeccable Armenian. His handwriting is incredible. You said it. And we thank him for all the many ways he has helped us. And his retirement was our blessing. And we hope he enjoys many, many years with the team.
A lot of our attitude at the radio hour follows our leadership, and that comes from Vartan and from Rafi and from Talin. So we couldn't, as young people, I guess I'm representing kind of the young people up here, we wouldn't be able to do what we do and really present and make the community proud without the leadership that we learn from and we follow. And on last week's broadcast, I said, when it was just Vartan and I, that the student and the teacher, you know, were together when we were just alone on the broadcast, and that's really what it is. We follow the examples and we do the best that we do. So, bravo.
We were discussing about tonight's affair and how we grew, and that how we, when we have a nice centerpiece, just one flower is nice, just to have a one flower. But when you put things together, it gets to be more beautiful. And I think this is what the radio is, where we come together and everybody does his job. One does more, one does less. But we can't do if the less doesn't do it. So everybody has a job, and I think you're doing a great job. And every time Vartan comes to the home from the radio, he says, Lavansav, loving, Amega Musinet, Lavashchadetsav. And it's a big, big thing. Plus,
shut up.
Plus, don't forget that we are all volunteers. And we have craved a little piece of the community, and everybody looks at us and say, how do they do it? I don't know how we do it, but I think everybody is happy to be there. And like you said, from the radio to the newsletter, and now to Parev. And of course, that's why we don't fight, because he's always busy doing all these things. So thank you very much. Thank you to Kevork and Anna and Adrina and Murad for a beautiful home gathering, because that's what we feel actually. It's a family radio. So thank you, and we look forward for another year of working.
I just want to say something. Let Mr. Kevork Ucharyan, the host, is going to say.
I just really realized who you are, Ratan and Adi. For years, I'm here since 1980. I really sit in my car and listen to you because nowhere else I could get a reception. But I'm glad I did. Today, my daughter is following your footsteps. And you are the real Santa. You're not a Santa for Christmas, but you're Santa for every day. You know what? These are your children. My wife, when we were getting ready to prepare this, she says, "Oh, you missed that. You need to do more decoration, this and that." It's just because I'm the exterior minister.
But
And then she was complaining that says, both of your kids took after you. He says, well, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm happy they took after me. That's fine. But my point is this. They're following you. You're the real Santa. They're your children too. Thank you very much.
We have a lot of work for next year. Thank you again. Harry Tufayan is little uncle Tufayan.
Yes, güzel.
Hayırın bir kosun.
Բարոն Կազանջան, 25 տարի որ ռադիո ժամանակ անցուցիկ ամեն շաբաթ իմ կողմանես շատ շնորհակալություն հայտնեմ, իթե հայրիկս լար հիմա ինքնալ շատ պիտի ցավեր որ ծերին աճողությունը որ ըրիկ աճա 25 տարի հավերար մեզ համար միշտ հայրիկս եւ ես անցամ ծեր պրոգրամը անբաճար պետք է իմանամ որ ինչ կլագո մեր հայրենիքը կամ հոստեի դերը շատ շնորհակալ ենք որ 25 տարի ռադիո հայրենիքի ասին անտատար աշխատեցակ շնորհակալություն իմ կողմերից եւ իմ դիգնոջս մեզ շատ շնորհակալ
Congratulations. Thank you so much for all your
Mezanushini Pakmarori Maelishori Kini Parkevo Ayosori Ula geletsne